Yo, right here in the small box. Adin Ross, this is what happens when you feed off the black culture. This is what happens when you feed off the ghetto. This is what happens when you feed off black people. You've had your fun, but every dog has his day, I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we got Quality Reacts in front of us. Shout out Koala forever and always. Shout out to all the Koala-holics. All right, the Flexing My Network, the Flex Mob, Shadow Mob, we all appreciate y'all. Real talk. You know, it's nothing but love when it comes to that community. You understand me? So I want to make that clear. You know, my heart goes out to everybody of that community. That's a fact. So, I saw Koala upload this video, and I feel like it's appropriate for us to go ahead and react to it, right? So why don't we go ahead and make that happen, shall we? Yo, Adin Ross, real quick, where your friends at? Where your friends at, bruh? Yeah, y'all, you messing with the black culture for a long time. I don't see you with your friends like that, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. What happened with you and XQC? What happened with you and mrbeast? Huh? What happened with them? You know, you chilling over here having your fun, but what about fun with your friends? With your community, with your peoples, with your squad? What's going on over there? Because it seems like it's a little boring. Ain't nobody really having fun over there, but when you come over on this side, you having loads of fun. Huh? Ain't that crazy? Listen, y'all know I like to talk, right? Let's go ahead and get started. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, Adin, we're not done with you yet, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Adin Ross lost all his friends. See, the one thing that I have to say, though, is that I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye. Because when you look at brands like Happy Dad, it gets a little fishy because I'm like, I'm amazed that you guys are still rocking with Adin Ross, even though everything he's doing to his brand is absolutely damaging. So if Happy Dad is still rocking with Adin Ross at this point, what's going on with Happy Dad? Now, a lot of people might think I might be going off path, but what if this path leads to something greater? Huh. I wonder who's going to put out that video. I'm just saying. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Let's go ahead and lock in and get started, shall we? Let's make it happen.
Nobody rocks with Adin Ross. It's not just the fact that what I'm trying to let y'all know, Adin Ross needs us. People of his own culture, of his own skin, do not rock with Adin Ross. He's a freaking rogue ninja.
A rogue
he
ninja's
needs
crazy.
he's the most value out of Adin Ross. It comes from us. He needs us for content.
Tell him.
To make material, to make these scenes, to make the freaking podcasts or the streams. He needs freaking rappers, basketball players. If you go down through his whole timeline, everybody is black. He surrounds himself with nothing but black content creators, black rappers, black streamers. You rarely would see Adin Ross chilling with somebody white, and when he do, this is how white people view Adin Ross. They don't even accept them in their own community. Look at this.
I spoke with XQC about it, bro. I think mrbeast didn't invite me. Here's my take. Like, I know people are gonna be like, oh, I don't think mrbeast likes me. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't think he likes me. I think I ate off that stream. He ate off that stream. I asked the question where the water's at. I'm not coming at him saying it's fake. I think that might have turned him the wrong way. But I will tell you, you know, look, I'll say this. You know, after I did the Team Water shit, I was told we could hop on and play zombies. We could, you know, kick it. And we could do he was telling me another streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that. And it's kind of like, once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, you know. And then, I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I honestly, me personally, bro, it is what it is. I will tell you this, too.
mrbeast First of all, you are weird to me too. Let's get that out the way. Mr. Beast, you already said Exhibit Alex. Mr. Beast, you are already weird to me too. So imagine somebody that's weird as hell not wanting to deal with somebody that's weird as hell.
That's
you
crazy.
Even too weird.
That's crazy. Now, Mr. Beast, like, he got some ish under his belt too. But the fact that Mr. Beast, mind you, that's a larger platform than Adin Ross, thinks that Adin Ross is weird. Bro, listen. The weirdo not messing with the weirdo is weird.
For Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is weird. Mr. Beast is up there trying to call kaicenat and apologizing to kaicenat for exposing his freaking, trying to make him, donate money to his water fund. Mr. Beast is out there chilling with ishowspeed all over the place, doing content all over with ishowspeed, apologizing to Kai. But when it comes to you, he ignores your phone call. You're supposed to have future collabs with Mr. Beast. You're not invited to none of his streams. You're not invited to his little freaking his shows that he's doing. He invites freaking. He invited Kai. He invited ishowspeed. He always be trying to be around ishowspeed. You are the person that's so weird to Mr. Beast. He ignores your phone calls, and you are not a part of none of his shows. Again, like I said, Mr. Beast, you are weird to me as well. But I find it ironic that a weird guy can't deal with another weird guy. All over the place. When you have your one stream with Mr. Beast, you ruined it.
Jimmy, what's your favorite quality about me?
When your feet are not on the desk.
Adin. Bro, you're ruining the stream. I'm not kidding, you're actually ruining it.
This is... Listen.
Bro, the man thinks dude is disgusting. First of all, why do you want to put your raw, sweaty feet on the desk, bro? What compelled you to do something of that nature, bro? That's too much. That's too much. The caucasity is aggressive with this one. Okay, I would never think of that. First of all, I've had socks on. In fact, I got socks on right now. Now, I'm not flexible. So I'm not even going to bother to put my feet on the camera because I ain't trying to sell feet. All right? Let's get that out the way. But let me tell you something. I got my socks on. My feet are snug. Okay, I got my thick winter socks under snug. All right? Meanwhile, you have sweaty feet Ross over here. Just want to expose himself, put his feet everywhere all across the desk. Oh, you got Mr. Beast sitting there like, bro, if you don't take your shit off the shit, bro. Like, oh, you a weirdo, bro. You came from a trailer park. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, that's nasty. Like, that's crazy.
It remind me of AD shit. AD, all the freaking joking around and trolling, and you can't calm it down. I know you troll a lot. I know you joke a lot. You have to find ways to calm it down. It's a time and a place for everything.
Facts.
You cannot stop being weird. The weird just fly out. The weird just fly out. This man is trying his best to get done with the stream. He a weird person too. This man, he's like, yo, you got your feet on the table. You barefoot. I don't know why you barefoot. You farting, you barefoot. You think everything is content. And then after that, you want to be like, you want to collab, brother? You want to collab? You want to collab? You want to play video games? You want to play zombies? No! This weirdo can't even deal with your weird ass, Adin. So what do? You know you can't be accepted by your own community. You can't be accepted by your own race, your own religion. You run to us when you need a check balance. He is the Drake of streamers. Adin Ross runs to us when he needs a check balance.
Tell him.
Nobody from his own culture, race, religion wants to deal with Adin Ross. Adin Ross trolls his race. Adin Ross trolls his religion. He freaking does this derogatory gestures with his hands towards his own religion. Mr. Beast could not deal with you. He ignored your phone call. He's seen calling Kai. He run a call Kai. He apologizes to Kai. He collabs with ishowspeed, but he ignores you. He ignores you. You not accepted by your own people. You seeking a home. You're seeking validation from us, and we are allowing it. All those young little coons, all the young coons around you, everybody that joins your stream, the Young Thugs, the freaking Tory Lanez, the 21 Savages, whoever joins your stream to give you views and give you freaking money and light. If we stop it, if we stop joining your streams, you are no longer aiding. You ugly as fuck. Take away all the rappers.
And the same thing is said, you run to us when you need a check balance. No, you're not a colleague. You're oh, that's what you want to be, a caller. Oh, since you want to run over here and get that cultural cachet, as if you're gonna get it for real. You want to cash this check. You want to go to the bank. You want to go to, I don't know, you want to go to the Bank of America. You want to cash this check. Talking about, bro, I'm just trying to get paid for real, bro. Like, that's you, Adin. That's you. So since you want that check balance, no, you're not a colleague. You're an effing colonizer. That's crazy.
Take away the freaking black streamers. Take away the freaking the content creators, the collabs. Take away all that shit. Take away freaking the rappers, the ball players, the NFL players, anybody that join your stream. Take away all them, and what do you have? You ugly as fuck.
N95, you out of pocket.
You not ishowspeed. You not kaicenat. Look at the streamer awards. What did you do as a streamer to have all those freaking collabs?
Tell them.
To have all those millions of subs and to do all this stuff you was doing. What did you do as a streamer? You're not the best streamer. You're not the streamer of the year.
Tell them.
You're not the best IRL streamer. You're not the best live streamer. You're not the best.
You started all this ish, and you're not even around to reap the rewards of it. You want to go in the line yourself and get in bed with people that want to give you boatloads of money instead of building something substantial that you can share with the world and say, I did that for real. You don't have that. You don't get awards. That's the whole point of doing these things. It's to be awarded for your hard work. So you have something to remember your hard work by. And then at that level, you can go ahead and start to build off of that. Because now that you have the awards, you have the trophies, now you got that kind of clout that can make you a businessman instead of laying in bed with people that just want to give you money, Adin.
Cat streamer. You're not the best gaming streamer.
Crazy.
You're not the best freaking football sports streamer. You don't have the best duel. You don't have the best event. You don't have the best collab. You don't have the best. You're not the best music streamer. You have nothing but music.
Bro, the man tried to rip off Streamers University as if it was going to work. And then nothing happened. You want to know why nothing happened? Because once you start to look into the logistics of the Streamer University live stream, and to find a place to fly out all these different individuals to be here at the same time, to all link and join and get in their dorms, and then to have all those people go live stream under this one school. That's not an easy feat. That's not something that you can do overnight. That's a long-term idea, and you cannot play with kaicenat when it comes to his ideas. Everything he's doing off Mafia-thon, off of the Streamer University, everything that Kai did, everything ishowspeed is still doing. The man's in Rwanda right now telling the world how beautiful it is and how clean the streets are. Bro, these dudes are breaking down barriers. You have kaicenat breaking down barriers on Twitch. You have Speed breaking down the propaganda barrier that's been up on the United States for years. Yo, crazy. Meanwhile, you have Adin Ross smelling chairs in blackface, Bro. Yo, you're worse than 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine is already a clown. You're just a disappointment, bruh. Imagine you're the one that kind of ushered in all this, and look at you.
You have nothing but artists on your channel. You do nothing but collab on your channel. You not the best at nothing. You not the best streamer at nothing.
Tell him.
What are you doing out there? Everybody that was around you, Adin, look at me, don't look at you. You ugly as fuck. Everybody that was around you passed you. You was first. You was before ishowspeed. You before kaicenat, Agent, all those streamers. You was first. Everybody you collab with, every black streamer that you wanted to be around, whether it was Zeus, whether it was Kai, ishowspeed, every person that you were around, that you collab with, that you freaking build with, have passed you and became better than you, even though you were first. You were playing 2K first. You were doing all of this stuff, putting Kai on, putting ishowspeed on. You did it first. Everybody left you.
Yup.
Everybody left you. Your own race doesn't deal with you. Everybody you try to collab with left you. Drake is ignoring your phone call in the middle of the OVO store, Adin.
Crazy.
When they see Adin Ross, ishowspeed, when they see Adin Ross, when they hear Adin Ross' name, they roll their eyes.
Please link with Adin again. Please link with Adin again. Speed Adin.
Crazy.
That man rolled his eyes to the back of his dang neck. He got a whole eye neck.
Oh, shit. You gotta prepare me for things like that, bruh.
He literally, he looked at the phone and he rolled his eye. He got a whole iPhone.
I'm dead.
He got an iPhone. He saw somebody say, please link up with Adin. That man down there passed out. That man saw her Adin name and he was the dead man walking. Why are you telling me to link up with Adin Ross? Do you not see what I'm doing? I'm going all around the world. You see me in Asia. You see me in freaking Europe. You see me in Africa. Letting you know the beauty of Africa and Europe. I said Europe already. You see me in London. You see ishowspeed everywhere. But you in New York City in the middle of an OVO store calling Drake. Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? Click.
Oh my God.
Last time I actually talked to Speed, I texted him in Europe, because he was in Europe when I went to wireless, and I was like, yo, I'm here if you want to hang out or do some.
Went to wireless.
I ain't gonna lie, he looks miserable as hell with that hoodie on, bruh. He look miserable as hell, man. Jesus. Lord have mercy. This man look like he in pain. Bro, you just go ahead and take that stick out of your... Okay.
I texted him in Europe. You want to collab? They both was in Europe. They both was in Europe. You get that text. You get that freaking FaceTime. You get that freaking whatever. When you see Adin Ross is now the walk-in do not disturb. Adin Ross is now D&D.
Not peanuts to an elephant.
You get ignored by freaking Zeus. You get ignored by Kai. You get ignored by Drake. You get ignored by freaking ishowspeed. You are now the D&D. You are now the person that roll their eyes when they see your name pop up. They see you, they see Adin, they see Adin's name pop up, and they just... Just look at every freaking face that these guys make around Adin. Is everybody that's around Adin is stressed out.
Facts.
Everybody that's around Adin is stressed out. mrbeast, stressed out.
Facts.
Right. I'm doing WWE. I'm going all around the world. Again, I associated ishowspeed, Adin Ross, and kaicenat all in that garden gnome category. Like
dead.
doing weird things for content, you know, popping your butt and walking into bathrooms and slapping each other, you know, doing weird things for content. This dude, ishowspeed, literally freaking, in my opinion, he's getting better. Like, he's up there running with cheetahs, crazy moments, he's in the freaking, he's in Africa, he's touching lions, he's wrestling, he's trying to better himself in all sports, football, basketball, everything. He is the streamer of the year, and it makes people like kaicenat be like, yo, I'm not doing enough. I'm stuck in my house to do mafia-thons for 30 days and freaking have to stream with Ray J. Meanwhile, ishowspeed ain't collabing. He out there living his life, going from place to place, exploring the whole world, running with freaking cheetahs.
Tell him.
That man gets streamer of the year. kaicenat, in my opinion, seeing how ishowspeed is going around the world, living his life, going out there, doing everything. And Kai like, yo, I want to create. I don't want to freaking stay cooped up in my room dealing with Ray J. Y'all freaking, now he's gone for 3 months. Kai is still gone 3 or 4 months now. He's still gone from the freaking mafia thing. Y'all burnt kaicenat out. When he sees ishowspeed, you gotta understand that he sees this. He sees ishowspeed going out of his way. Before ishowspeed, trolling, stuck in his room, pop locking, dancing all crazy, doing wild shit, garden gnome. The ishowspeed now, he seems like even though he still barks and he does his crazy moments and his backflips, it seems like he
it's just character. That's all it is. It's just character. He developed a character that he can take outside, and the world, well, half the world, loves it. In Africa, they love his character. They love how he acts, you know, and they're celebrating him with open arms in Africa. That's the part where I'm like, we can let up a little bit. These guys are young. They have all the time in the world to learn. But you got to remember, when you're doing this live stream thing, it takes up majority of your time. Throughout the times when they're not live streaming, they're either tired or asleep, or they just want to kick it with their friends. At least as they get older and they grow up, then they start to learn these things that they should have learned a while ago. But it's okay. That's where I'm like, these guys are still growing. They're about like 23, 24. You know, they still have a lot to learn, a lot to live. They're rich. They got the time to do what they want when they want to do it. And they will eventually educate themselves, you know? You know, this whole life thing is not easy. It's not easy to walk through this, especially in today's society, because a lot of us are not well off. A lot of us are struggling, for sure. I'm sure the people that are struggling, they're going to look at these individuals and be like, you guys have all that money, but you don't know nothing. There's levels to this. I understand that. So I look at it with open eyes more. I see the opportunity for them to learn in the future, because they're not going to do this forever. They're eventually going to have enough money to retire and start their own business or some sort of thing like that, where they can get the money off of what they've built adjacent from the stream, and they can retire from live streaming at a young age, right? That's how I see it personally. And then at that point, then they can start to learn all they need to learn, and it's going to be great. That's how I see it personally.
He just grew up. He just grew up, and now he wants to freaking appreciate the world. He wants to appreciate the world. I can never be mad at somebody that want to just go all around the world and better himself in all sports. He's playing all sports. He's doing swimming. He's freaking playing football, basketball. He's racing. He's running with freaking cheetahs. He's doing all of these things, living his life, winning streamer awards, and here go Adin Ross cooped up in his damn house saying, oh my God, my famous basketball player that was supposed to come over here got canceled. Drake is ignoring my phone calls. mrbeast don't like me. Nobody answers my phone calls. And y'all wanted to tell us, y'all was the ADs and the T-Rails wanted to tell us that we got to ignore them. Ignore Adin. Adin is crashing out. If you can't see it right now, Adin is crashing out. All he has is cuff him. All
Bro, it's not that he's just crashing out. He in pain. Dude is in pain. Now look at him. Now I don't know when this video was shot, but that man looks like he in pain for real, bro. Look at him.
he has his cuff him. He lost all of his streamer friends. All of his collabs outgrew Adin Ross. Adin Ross is 26 years old, 27 years old, still calling himself a kid. They all outgrew Adin Ross. They're moving on to bigger and better things.
I just remember this conversation. I'll never forget this convo I had with Eddie. Eddie says to me, Adin, I have like $140 million for you, Speed, and Kai. You get this shit done, you guys, 140 M's for you guys for the first year.
I have $140 million for you, Speed, and Kai. You get this shit done, I got $140 million split. So like $47 million each for the first year. You, me, and Kai, you, Kai, ishowspeed. I got $140 million. Kai said no. Ishowspeed said no. Let's listen to it real quick.
Anything that affects my community.
Poor decision making by Adin Ross.
But bro, the reason why I
716.
ultimately chose to be on Twitch is because I don't like to sign anything that has control over my streaming time, my community. I've turned down millions to be on Twitch, gang. Anything that affects my community and my streaming time to where it say, hey.
We saw the same thing that kaicenat told Kurt Franklin when it comes to the gambling and how the gambling can affect the younger generation and turn them into addicts. Because you're dealing with kids at a young age where their brains are not fully developed, so they don't fully understand these things, and now you want them to gamble. That's ridiculous, but that's how y'all want it, right? That's how y'all want it to be, you know? So it's cool. That's cool. That's what you want, cool. But when it comes to Kai and Speed, they know better. They know the better. Now, they're going to do what they need to do to get their viewers and to get their streams so that they can have those kind of collabs and have the money to do what they need to do truthfully. Sometimes you got to play the game to reap the rewards. And we're witnessing 2 black live streamers literally do that. So I have no hate for these guys. All they have to do is just learn from their mistakes.
Hey, you had to stream for these many hours, nigga. I know the feeling, bro. And it's okay. It should be a norm for streamers to be able to talk their mind on shit like.
Stop it there. ishowspeed said no. ishowspeed want to go all around the world. He don't got time to be getting capped out for streams. He don't care about your $40 million for the year. kaicenat said no. Adin Ross, you stayed. And look how Adin Ross is acting. Adin Ross want to get done with Kick. He left Stake. You're going through lawsuits, and then you yourself complain about being capped in your damn stream.
Cheezer can explain it if he wants to explain. Guys, you guys want to know what really made me move was just, I'll be real. As you guys know, I've been capped. My streams were capped, and I would kind of just go through the situation where it was just kind of like, I need to be able to kind of stream however long I want to stream, and it's like not forced. And that's just the solely the truth. Like,
but here you go. Saying, yo, man, Eddie wanted to pay all of us $140 million, and we could have $47 million for the first year. But now you over here complaining about the same thing that Kai already saw, and you're older. You're older than Kai. You're older than Speed. Kai saw it, and Speed saw it. You're trying to cap my streams. You're trying to tell me when I need to start the stream and when I need to stop the stream. You fell for the money, and look at where you at now. You got gambling lawsuits over and over and over again. You don't want to deal with Kick no more. You want to live stream on freaking Twitch. You got the Stake. You left Stake for freaking, I forgot what the other company is, but you dealing with your little brandrisk crap. You the one that fell for the money, and now you regret it. You're not.
Because Adin Ross is just a kid that knows nothing about business. He doesn't realize that what he's built just off of live streaming could have been something lucrative without these individuals throwing bags of money at them. That's what he don't realize. You don't realize, as the person that kind of kicked off all of this, that you could have developed something, anything, to either help young streamers so that you can build them up, which in return, it builds you up. i.e. a win-win situation, or you develop some sort of thing, some sort of, I don't know. It could be anything. It could be a game. It could be some sort of like new business plan with Twitch if you haven't got permabanned. Like, you could have done so much with what you've built, but instead of doing the work, you wanted the money without the work. And now look at you. See, Adin Ross, at that point, go to bed. Listen, climb your little friggin' bunk bed ass ladder and go to bed, because you need sleep. You need to sleep. Because you're not thinking right now. Your brain is fatigued. You should know better.
Learning from your own mistakes. You try to force them in a 360 deal. They didn't fall for it. Only you and Drake fell for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you the guys that's complaining about the deal. Everybody ignores you. Everybody ignores Adin Ross. Everybody ignores Adin Ross. Why is AD and Tyrell telling freaking... Nah, I know why. Now I understand. I understand why AD and Tyrell, or T-Rail, whatever his name is, T-Rail says, hey, Glasses Malone, ignore Adin Ross, because everybody do. Mr. Beast ignores him. Ishowspeed ignores him.
AD said that because he has a prizepicks deal. Prizepicks is another gambling company. Instead of joining in on the conversation with Glasses Malone, you wanted no parts of it so you can keep your own bag with prizepicks. And remember, prizepicks is also with Joe Budden. And you see how Joe Budden getting his money, right? So at that point, you can kind of see where AD is getting his money from too.
Kaicenat ignores him. Drake ignores him. Everybody ignores.
If you know how to get a contract, and you know how the structure of a contract goes, there are certain things you can request on a contract so that you can stay around and have these conversations, to be part of these conversations without it affecting you. And thereby you're still getting money from the company. There's ways to go about that. That's the thing. But do they know that is the real question.
Adin Ross. Now I see why T-Rail and AD has said that.
You saying W Kai, WWW. You see I'm praising you saying W Kai, WWW. And then what do? You scroll right past it. No shit, they're not gonna fuck with that. Like, I'm gonna just be real. If I did the same thing, Kai, if I scroll right past a clip from you, of you praising me, your whole community's gonna be on my ass. Oh, LA.
Yeah, WW Kai.
No. Don't say his community is gonna get at you, knowing that your community gets at him on racial terms. Don't start crying now. Don't do that, knowing that your community is toxic. Your community is disgusting. That's what the community you've built, Adin.
W Kai, please, let's collab again. W Kai, no! No! Kai saw Adin Ross in the chat. Just spam it up. W Kai. Kai was like...
Yo, bro, I'm still sick, man. I haven't recovered.
We are allowing Adin Ross to be famous by this because he needs us. His own community did not accept him. So who he has to chill with? He has to go to Whack 100. He has to go to Cuff Him. He has to go to freaking Akadiddy. He has to go to freaking 21 Savage, Young Thug. He wanted to. He had to. Before that, it was kaicenat, ishowspeed collabs, Z collabs, Duke Dennis. He has to go. He has to surround himself with us. We made him famous. So it's crazy that he said that we are clout chasers when we are the one that's giving him the clout. He would not have the clout once we stop. Yo, shout out to all the freaking members. Y'all going absolutely crazy. It is 486 members.
W Koala Holics, bruh. Big W Koala Holics. That's crazy.
I'm going to do an outro to show my love to all the members. Every week I'm going to update it because it's going freaking absolutely insane. I want to give a big shout out to Tasha Shea. Yo, Tasha, I see you. Tasha, the first koala cub on the freaking channel.
Wow.
Shalonda Dean, I see you. If you see your name, go crazy. Miss K is the first koala-holic. The highest membership is $9.99. And Miss K is the first koala-holic. I'ma scroll. If you see your name, say, yeah, I did that. If you see your name, I'm taking time because this is my channel. I want you to see your name, and when you see your name, go crazy. I'ma show love to all the freaking members. You know I am. I'm gonna get exclusive freaking content, exclusive music video content, exclusive, regular content. I'm gonna do members only live streams. I'm gonna put majority of my live streams to the freaking members. Yo, look at y'all name. Y'all see y'all name. I see Coco up in the building. I see Miss G up in here. I see what y'all going. Caught you looking was going crazy. Look at everybody up here. Look at all the freaking names. We going in order this time. Look at this. Well, not now. Now we're not going in order, but.
All right. As much as I want to continue, man. As much as I want to continue, bro. Adin Ross, bro. You got to learn from this. You got to learn from this. The culture taxes you, bro. The culture has the power to strip you of your power, literally. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you play with us. Plain and simple. Point blank, period. Learn from this. Now you can't move past this because it's gonna stick to you like hot glue. Like you're not going nowhere. So you're kind of cooked. But the least you can do is learn from this. Learn to stop messing with us. Learn to stop playing with us. Learn to stop disrespecting us. Learn to appreciate us. Learn to respect us. Just learn. Learn from this. Now, I know you struggle with the L word, and that's perfectly fine. But eventually, you'll learn. Right now, you cooked. We're going to be honest with you. You cooked. Whatever bed that you're in, getting all them bags of money, I hope it's worth it. I hope it's really helping you. Because you cooked. I ain't going to lie to you. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right? And whoever you aligned with, bro, you're cooked even more. Because the same way how they got you, they can strip you of your power and leave you out to dry and go find somebody else to step in as you, technically. So think about that. So you're cooked. Either way you see it, you're cooked. So good luck, I guess. I don't know. What the hell you want me to say about this little boy or grown ass little child? Could care less, man. Just don't disrespect us. That's it. Out here playing on people's name like we some sort of sample. I'm not tolerating that. Anyway, y'all know the vibe. Flex mob.